Greetings and welcome to Cities Skylines and the town of Doverton, with me, your Mayor David. In the last episode we were adding in some agricultural industry to the town, with the farming area of Keeper's Farm. At the end of the last episode I said that I would head off and I would finish the area, expanding it out across to the edge of the motorway and stuff. Anyway, without further ado, here we go. Let's zoom out on that one. I am really pleased with how this looks. There's a few warning symbols going on as I had it paused while I was doing the building, but I think this looks incredible. I love these barns and how it all interacts with everything. It looks like some proper little farmyardy corners going on, and you've got all these different sort of field designs. I think it's beautiful. I'm really pleased with how this turns out. Like really pleased, if you couldn't tell. Which is good because I spent a long time doing it, placing all these hedges little bit by little bit. Oh, I've got a gap in that hedge there, we better just plug that in quickly. But yeah, placing all these hedges takes a long time. I know I use the drag tool, but you have to layer it up to get them in and stuff. But there we go. But yeah, just placing all these hedges, it just takes a long time. But I think the results are are definitely worth it. I am pleased with how this looks. Anyway, also what I did in that same point was I put in a bit more residential into this area here, and then just put a few trees in along the motorway to try and protect Keeper's Green from some of the noise of the motorway. We will continue with some more beautification in a bit, but as it currently stands, we are closing in on our next population milestone, small city, 12,000 people, which will unlock us ban high-rise, which is what we want for these areas to stop too many skyscrapers coming, because we're going for that small town sort of vibe here. And we also get to unlock trains and train stations, which I want to put in over here into this transport hub which I've been talking about. The trains won't be connected to anything, we don't have any outside rail connection, there's nowhere really for them to go, but it's just to have it ready for when we expand the town out. So I quite like to have trains connecting between the suburbs of Greater Doverton, and maybe have like small sort of satellite towns. There's lots of agriculture and sort of forestry and stuff going on. Anyway, that's what we'll plan to do for today. We'll also connect the roads up and just do a bit more expansion. However, this is the second time that I've recorded this intro. First time I forgot to tap record, and we ended up, which is quite lucky I suppose in some ways, because the entire farm burnt down. We had a massive inferno break out. So, anticipating the same thing to happen again, I'm just going to chuck in a couple of these down here. I'll delete them later on, but when the fire breaks out, hopefully we can jump on it nice and quickly. But it burnt out this entire area and it looked horrendous. Okay, now other plans are in this area here. I've been talking about putting in a bit more industrial area, so I'll expand Keeper's Farm over a little bit so we can put in the flour mills and stuff, but they look quite industrial, so I don't really like it too much when they're plopped in the middle of this sort of landscape, because to me this looks like the English countryside, and there aren't sort of big flour mills and everything to dot around. They're more in towns and industrial areas and stuff, so not in the middle of the farmland. So we'll do that over here, and maybe add in a few factories and warehouses. Anyway, 500 more people to go, so I'm going to speed things up a little bit, and I'm just going to connect the roads across here. Okay, that'll do for now. The plan is, so say a little industrial park in this area with a few factories and warehouses, and then up in this area here we'll expand the forest, so we're going to add our forestry area. But that'll be a future thing. We've still got another 375 people to move in to reach the next level. We are racing up through it quickly. Just quickly check out how Florence Marsh is coming along. Okay, we need to put a bit more, increase the entertainment for our next level. We've definitely got all the visitors that we need. It's making us lots of money, so that's nice. What I might do is just extend this area up over here. And allow more people to keep using it. Just doing this, you can just hear all the upgrades coming in and the little green arrows. Ching, 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 ching. There we go. Oh, there we go. Congratulations, we reached that next level. Put in a few bouldering sites. So we've got the big rocks over here. I think it would make sense in next to these ones over here. Nice big park area there, that should be good. So, zoning, keep it green, policies, expand the high rise, and what's this one do? Small business. We'll add in that one, yep. This one here we'll do, so this one we'll do small business benefactor. Okay. And then citywide we're going to encourage biking. There we go. So that is that. Now let's quickly just see how my farm's doing. Making a little bit of money. Everything seems to be going to animal products at the moment. I thought I would have had, looking at that, a lot more crop stuff and stuff coming out. Maybe that's all just being stored at the moment into. Oh yeah, there's a lot of storage going on into these barns. I did put a lot in, so that might be the reason why. Let's think about adding in a train line. So, how do I want to do this? Okay, that's a start on that area. Got room for plenty of bus lines to go in. Got a nice turnaround section, and hopefully we'll just quickly drop a few bus lines in. Something as a bus driver I'm quite excited by. So we'll just pop that in down there, and then we'll start placing in our routes. Okay, that's got them for now. So let's sort out our bus lanes. Let's change some colours. So line 1. This will be Florence clock. No, it's anti-clock, isn't it? Florence anti. Florence clock. Slightly different green, but yeah. And then this will be keepers. And it will go to a slightly different shade of green. We're going to come over here and we're going to have a look. Well, I was over here, wasn't it? Let's just watch them all come out. So at the moment this is just a standard bus. As a bus driver I'm looking at this, it looks fairly standard to what I'm used to driving. What's the capacity? 30. That's quite low for a bus this size, I would have thought. The buses I drive look like this. I drive an Alexander Dennis in 50200. It's 33 feet long. I've only got the one set of doors. I don't have this second back set where I am. It would be very useful to let people on and off, but it has space for 38 seating, like another 20 or 22, 28 standing. Not that you'd get that many on, because that's incredibly cozy, getting up to like 60 people. But it looks quite like that. It's very, very nice and similar. It's a nice little model. Look at them all coming out. I might, however, change them to bendy buses or something. Let's have a look at the other options. So now that there's these new packs going on, I can't do the biofuel. This airport one looks like it's another bus that I drive, but I'm going to try a bendy bus here. Let's do them all to bendy. I mean, the super bendy bus sounds epic, but it's probably a bit more than we need for our small town here. Maybe we'll use it when we start developing actual city. Comes one of the bendy buses. God, he's huge. It's not often you get bendy buses with the two rear wheels on the back trolley section, but that, I mean, 70 compared to the other one sounds pretty plausible. I would imagine there would be seating for about 50 people, standing for like another sort of 30-40, so we're looking at a good lot. In the UK we don't use bendy buses. I think they look amazing. That is beautiful. Look at that. That's a really good looking model. Oddly though, so I say I'm a bus driver, so I got my license in the UK, and to drive a vehicle with a trailer in the UK you have to get a separate license for that, which I didn't do because it's not often that you need to tow a trailer driving a bus. However, the bendy buses don't count as a trailer. So while I can't tow a trailer, my car can't tow for any reason, I can drive a bendy bus. I could even drive a super bendy bus with the two bendy sections. I don't get how it works, considering this to me looks terrifying, having the whole bendy section. Trying to reverse this would be a nightmare. But anyway, let's watch them all come out. That's enough boring bus talk anyway. Yeah, I'm liking the look of that. Oh, having a bit of an accident with that refuse truck. And here comes the old little. Oh, don't drive through each other. Oh, careful, guys. You must be professionals. Just look at them all come. Lots of them all just pouring out. Oh, we've gridlocked with buses. I wonder how many I've got on each route at the moment. It's probably more than I need. Florence Anti. I'm going to drop that down to 6. And then this one. This will be a similar number, it'll go down to 6. There we go. And then this route. We've got quite a few on there. We'll drop that down to 8. We'll see how things go in a bit, but that should do there for now. I'm just going to run this train line through where I hope for it to go in the future. I never put a zone on this area, did I? So we'll zone up here quickly. Just ready for when we expand this area out, we've got a bit more area going on there. Middle District? No, it's not that. I'll name it after another pub in my local area. White Ball Cross. We're going to leave that as a default, but we're going to add in ban high rise. I don't want it in this area, and we're going to go the big business. We'll go with a big business benefactor. We don't really. It's not going to be a high tech housing in this area, so that's all that. We're just going to zone out a bit more area. Yeah, I meant to get that fixed a couple of episodes ago, but hopefully that's now got things a bit more sorted through there. I am going to need to get some more. I'll need some more electricity, is it? Ooh, we're way short on our electricity. It's my budget. Yeah, we'll just have to chuck a few more of these in. Standard problem for us to have, I suppose. Looking forward to getting all our waste transfer facilities come online. For a temporary fix for this, I'm going to put in a little area off here. The park's on fire. What's our fire service in this area is non-existent. Pop one of those into there. That makes them all a bit happier. Healthcare. Okay, maybe I should be putting in a. There we go. What I'm going to do is just increase this budget right up. Hopefully that's it's done a little bit, but not enough. We'll put another one of these in over here. You can check out how our bus lines are doing. Okay, quite a few people being transported. So let's go for Florence clock. There's a couple of stops. We'll just increase the number up to 8 for those. The anti-clock, how's this one doing? This seems to be on top of it. There's a few larger ones. We'll just put that up to 7 vehicles. And we'll look at keepers. Yeah, lots. There's lots of big ones in this one. So we're going to put that up to 12 buses, I think. Let's have a look at our Keeper's Farm district. So we're making nearly £3 grand. Probably we're putting in an awful lot of just standard crop output, which you don't get paid an awful lot. But if you look at that, that's 80 tonnes and we're getting paid 1,600 for it, whereas 35 tonnes of this is getting us 5,200, nearly 5,300. Before we get the flower district in over here, that should sort things out. How are we going? We're closing in on our next landmark at the moment. I said this white cable here will be temporary. Now that the buildings have popped in and we have the other entrance for the electricity via that way, we're going to remove that. Over here I think we're going to have to upgrade this roundabout. Unfortunately, because I'm just using basic roads, we don't get 3-lane one direction roads, so we're going to have to go for a 3-lane highway in here, I think. It's not ideal, but should hopefully increase a bit of the through flow in there. I will just have to put a few pedestrian paths in. Yay, big city! We can now start putting in some liberal arts colleges, which will be something that I'm going to be looking at doing. Oh, another cryopreservatory. Oh, cool! I think that works as a crematorium sort of thing. And large water towers, and we've got crematoriums. Lots of good things. Happy days. One thing we are going to have to do is try and sort out the traffic in this area. Too much high density. It's all going so well with these ones. What do we have going on here? Not enough educated workers. Yeah, we'll get a university in a moment. But for now, I think what I'm going to do, as I've been talking about this for a while, is start thinking about putting a park district in down here. So we're going to go for a city park this time. So I left this bridge here so we could have the park come underneath and we could We've got more than enough entertainment now for the next level. As I'm a money-hungry mayor, we'll increase that. I'm going to put a couple of footbridges in, I think. There we go. Bit of a busy road through here. What I'm going to do, I think, is upgrade to 6 lane. I might have to experiment with timed traffic lights on there. But it seems to be flowing down here. We're making loads of money now. Loads of money actually. 23 grand a week. So, nearly breaking even on our buses. That must be a lot of people using them. What's their usage like? Wow, 850. Let's double check. So the keeper is transporting a lot of people. Let's have another go looking at these ones. 417. Yeah, we've still got large numbers of waiting people. We'll go to 15. Florence clock. There's a few more, so we're going to go to 10 on that one. And we're going to check the anti-clock. That's all under control. Got one at 150. But we're going to leave it as it is for now. That should be good enough. Cool. I suppose what we really need is another bus doing this sort of area. It seems to come in waves, this traffic. It's very odd. Police. We've got police in this area, but it looks like we could do with another one. We'll pop him in over here. Hopefully that will cheer people up and deal with that dirty crim. We'll just update this bus line. So it needs another greeny shade. We'll go for something a bit limier. There we go. Let's go bendy again. There we go. How many do we have? It's already filling up pretty quick. We'll go for 6. There we go. Hopefully that will remove some of the traffic in this area. Although it has improved. What is our traffic for a moment? 80%. It's, yeah, it is here that probably needs a bit of a bypass because it's a bit of a hub of everyone coming through the city at the moment. Are there any other areas? Yeah. I mean, what probably needs to happen is more motorway entrances over here, because there'll be a lot of traffic coming from Keeper's Farm, I've just thought. So that will all be coming through here and putting a lot of pressure on this area here. Yeah, obviously down here we've got a lot of traffic too coming on and off. Again, that's probably some of the farm traffic coming through. It's not helping in the motorway junction. Okay, it's increased, gone up to 83. It's looking good. Okay. I think we're moving along nice. The one last thing that I was going to do. So here we're in White Ball Cross. Now, why is it called White Ball Cross? You might ask. Because we have So in here we have White Way. White Way all the way through, and then we have here not Adam Street but Ball Boulevard. I'll have to double check how you spell Boulevard. Ball Boulevard. Sounds a bit naughty, sounds a bit risque, sounds a bit, well, a bit manly, but it sounds good. So we have White Way, Ball Boulevard, and the cross. So here we have Ball Boulevard from the way down, and White Ball Cross, with the cross of White Way and Ball Boulevard. Simple things for simple minds. That's coming up nicely. I think I've got I have got the high-rise ban on there. What does this look like in here? I mean, some of these look quite high for low-rise buildings. Like, I was hoping more for buildings like this, not stuff like these and these tower blocks. But we'll deal with it. We'll put a bit more low density around the edge. Maybe that will try and soften it up a bit, and we'll so this road is just going to carry on. One roundabout there. One roundabout in down here. And like with the bypass around Florence, we're going to increase the speed limit to 80 on this road. So just updated the speed on these ones up to 80, done the whole length of that. Okay. This will continue being filled up with bits of low density. I'm going to try and just make it a bit more higgledy-piggledy around the edge of it. And then this will just keep boxing up to this edge of this road here. But we're going to try and keep ourselves clear of it a bit. So hopefully we can now encourage traffic from over here just to come out across the top. Yet again, it looks like we're short of electricity. God, we're getting through a lot of it. A few more wind turbines it is then. And with that, I think our wind turbine hill is as full as we can make our wind turbine hill. So after that, we're going to have to look for another source of electricity. How much power are we generating there? We've got a bit of spare electricity. Let's continue with putting in some of this residential in this area here. I'm going to come in and drop a park in a bit. So if I move quickly, hopefully we won't be evicting too many people who just moved in. That would be gutting to just move and you go, hey guys, hey family, lovely new house. And then the mayor comes along and goes, no, bosh, I'm taking over. So hopefully if we move quickly, we can just drop in a nice one of these parks. Don't know where we need it. Actually, it's got quite a good coverage, hasn't it? Maybe we won't do that. We'll have a quick flick through the rest of our services. Got plenty of death care going on. I don't know why I said it in such a dramatic fashion. That's covering it. Yeah, we need a bit of elder care and child care. So we'll put the elder care in over here. I think it's got a nice park in front of its edge of there, so they've got lots of access to stuff. And then the child care, we'll pop it in. Is next to the cemetery a bit? Door seems a bit much, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it opposite the park. Leave enough room to get the road through there. There we go. And while we're at it, going to add in the sports hall gymnasium. We'll add in a sports hall and a gymnasium over here. Will we? No, we do it over. We're going to pop it over here behind the school to allow the school to have access to it. And over here, maybe we'll go for a community pool. No. What about a yoga garden? Is that a yoga garden? Yeah, lovely. Bit of yoga garden going on. Pop them in. Next to the police station. We can send the criminals out there to calm off if they get a bit much for the police. Just have a chill off. There we go. And that area is coming up nicely now. We're going to just pop the zone up to the edge of where we want it. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. It's been quite a long one, but I think that's been fairly successful for now. We've got our transport hub that I've been talking about for ages. We've got the buses coming in. I'm really liking this area. I think that looks good. That is looking really nice. Got a nice transport area. You can put a few more trees in there quickly, and then it'll be perfect. So anyway, as I was saying, that's where I'm going to leave it. So for now, have a good rest of your day. This has been Dave, your Mayor Dave, on another episode. See you again next time. Ciao!